And my fams that are seeing the videos that are being posted, I will put some together that will maybe splice so that it's more like just a quick hit of the things that I did and stuff that's going on. My flight was changed for the third time, so I'm actually leaving tomorrow instead of today. So everything's good. Hang in there. God bless. We've landed. Get it down for me. We're gonna get some. It looks like a little golf putt you got. Or is this all they allow you now in Vegas? This is fake grass. You could turn it into a little putt and grave. That's pretty cool though. There's enough in there for it. Oh, you got a horseshoe there. Oh, it's like a sandbag. No, I want to say sandbag, but that's not what it's called. Made it to the very finals against the top two of the four. Yeah, they ended up winning, but like it was so. What do you want me to do? I just walked that off. I missed a spot. Missed a spot. Everything's spotless. Look at it. I'm gonna mermaid out here in about 5 minutes, probably. What do you got growing here? Oh, pine I got up here, but what's this one? Do you know we've started planning when we built? I think it was like Joelle was born in 91 and we bought that lot. So we started planning probably about 92, 93. It was grapes. We started the chain link fence. I started building like a 2-tier pond. Then we got the ducks, we got chickens, then we got the turkey, and then the grapes and the figs and the numquats. And then he had pistachio. I mean, by the time 20 years went by, it was crazy for the desert, you know? Check this out. He's going to show me. He lives literally on, it's what we call a wash. It is a wash. Duck Creek Wash. There we go. Holy. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious to me. We used to dirt bike ride before this thing was really dug out and shaped up the way it is now. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Check that out. So you see, it's called Duck Creek Pass. Okay, so this is more like Sheep Mountain or whatever they call it. Yeah. This one here.
Yeah, like right where it goes down low.
Yes.
Is where you drive over the hump to Pahrump.
Pahrump. Blue Diamond. Oh, got you. Okay, airport's this way. Airport's over, right? Holy crap, you know how messed up I am right now, my directions? That's crazy. But the sun looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning tonight. Over Duck Creek Pass. Unbelievable.
Duck Creek Wash.
Duck Creek Wash.
I'm not giving it to you.
The Madison Square Garden
I'll give it to you, then you can.
Sphere. Okay, and so what I'm being told right now, it's one of the most complicated concrete jobs ever performed here in Las Vegas, which is, I will be posting throughout this video, the dome, and we've all seen it, we've all spoke about it. I happen to be in my hometown and speaking to a really good friend of mine that actually did the job. So the amount of concrete needed for it,
that's not the most, it's the forming systems that it took. It had the third largest crane in the world.
It's not on you, son. Okay, go ahead.
No, I said it had the third largest crane in the world to put the dome on. Had to put it to get it here. But here, look at this forming system.
All right, I'll post it. Far out. So
we're only 3 floors up at that point in time, but look at all the handset forming systems. That's only 3 floors.
Send that to me, and I'm going to put it with this post. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm looking right now. That's how many decks are right there?
Just 3 right now.
Okay, that's just 3. And how high up did we go in the whole completion of that dome that you did on a round out of the
I
dome?
think there was 11 floors.
Okay, so there's 11 floors, and that dome is huge. I have not personally, I was born and raised here. I've not gone down there. I've been here for a few days, and the Strip is the last place I want to go. But I might make my way down there and take a little look-see. I do need to go back over somewhere and pick up something. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information about the actual sphere that is located here in Las Vegas now, the floors that are in it, and the amount, the intricacy that it took is one of the, what'd you say it was? What most complicated concrete structures ever built, period. Look at this. And we've got, it's pretty good tint. Look at that. Let's go put our feet in the water real quick.
Yeah, so Frank's
My feet are so swollen, eh?
So Frank's wife's closet
Yeah?
is over 3,000 square feet.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
3,000 square feet.
3,000 square foot bedroom closet. That's it.
Her closet.
Do you know that my home in the Midwest, this feels really good. My home in the Midwest is like a 5,000 something square foot lot, 5,300 square foot lot. But my home itself and I don't know if they include the basements when they do those measures. I'm really not sure. But the floor of it is really just over 1,080 something feet. I don't have a big home. It's just enough for me. You know what I mean? I like it that way. I don't feel like it's such a cluster, you know what?
No, it's close to 100,000 square feet.
Kidding me?
Close to 100,000 square feet.
Per bedroom?
No, the whole house.
100,000 square foot home in Las Vegas that's being built for somebody that I know personally.
Yeah,
don't
share the name.
I won't share the name. I'm very good about that. And it's just amazing the amount that they're charged, even just like in general, like the work that's being done. And this is like a side job type thing. So they'll work with the person, but this person can get it done. Like it's...
Yeah, we had to sign it up. So they'll share it.
Right. I had one too. I had an NDA the whole time. Both of my businesses, show business and dealing high end, I signed an NDA, and you have to do that because you can witness, you can hear a lot, you can witness a lot.
Yeah, people like that don't like what they did now.
Yep.
They're very personal.
Very personal. This is my home, so that's what's the crazy part. Like I know so well. And the little things that I want done at my home, like I had a patio to build and a jacuzzi to drop in, and then I wanted it enclosed. Do you know that I went through 3 personal contractors to just get a basic patio done that's enclosed, and I've got 2 doors and a stairwell, and we busted open a door to the kitchen, and off the back is the only way I could get to my backyard. So I busted a window out, and it's an old home. It was brick. It's got a basement. And off the kitchen, we broke it, and these guys were it was horrible. They left in the winter with a big hole in my wall, and all I had was like the stuff that I just moved, like these big bags, and I'm stuffing them in there in the middle of winter. and they took off. And when I first showed up, I had given them $3,000. And when I got there 2 months later, they bought no equipment, nothing. They had 3 holes in the ground. And my son's like, Mom, the guys never showed back up to get your backyard started. I'm like, are you kidding me? And so then when they showed up, they're like, oh, we need another $1,800 just to move your electric box over 5 or 6 inches. And we need to get an approval guy over here to do that. And I'm like, but wait a minute, I gave you $3,000. Like, that's the type of thing that was happening to me left and right when I first moved from Vegas to the Midwest. I was getting ripped off left and right, and then I just started getting smart. And guess what I did to get a roofing? It's not roofing tiles like this at all. It's
Shingles.
Yeah, it's shingles, and I picked green. So, anyways, I had 3 people come over, and we had a really bad storm. So I called my insurance. Now, this is a tip. This is just a tip, but my insurance wasn't going to cover me to do a new roofing, and we use shingles back west. So I call 3 different really high-end ones where they come over. One guy 2 of them actually tell me, oh, you're going to have to do your whole upstairs basement, not basement, but your attic. And we're going to have to reline it with wood, and then we'll do the outs, like you're going to get leaks. Okay, so I hear all this, and I've got like this little stairwell thing that comes. I've never even used it, but 2 times I've had my son go up there, okay? That's it. Then I have another guy come over, and he looks at it, and he's like, no, that doesn't have to be done, but this could be done. And he gives me a really, like, a smaller one. He goes, you've got 5 layers on there. That's why it's against the thing, and they don't want to insure you. You got to bring it down to 1 or 2. They had stuck. I had 5 layers of shingles.
Of course.
And I'm losing, like, my, what do you call this thing? The gutter. It's like, right? It's like loose. It's ridiculous. So I get this another guy, and they come over. They give me another smaller one, and this guy tells me his amount. I lay on it that night, and I post kind of like, hey, is there anybody that would do a job for a roofing for $5,000, just single shingle, and just rip this and for $5,000 cash? Do you mind insurance comes through with $9,900? The next dude comes the next day. I'm like, about ready to hire him for $5,000. He's by himself. He's only got a vehicle, but he doesn't have a lot of equipment. And I'm kind of like, there's no dump truck. Like, next thing I know, the guy that gave me the quote the night before calls me and says, hey, I saw your ad that you hadn't.
Right.
Would you send me a solid, and I'm gonna send over these guys that work for me and throw them a bone for the 5. And I said, look, I'm about ready to hire for 5. If they can get here by 3, I'll do 45 cash. That's it. The dude showed up. I had gotten quoted 11,500, 10,000 something, and then this other dude was going to do 9,000. Right? My insurance was going to give me 9,900, so I would have pocketed 900. The Mexicans show up with 3 vehicles, 2 were dumpsters, and they are just rip the whole thing off the first night. They leave some marks in my grass, no problem, because they back in their equipment. The next morning they show up, I'm buying them like whatever you guys want for pizza. They're like, because guess what they did? They took my own, the thing you cut wood with, and they trimmed the whole tree that was growing up by my house that would have like hit the roofing that they were just repairing. By the time it would have grown, because it was getting big, they cut it like as if it was a tree person that would have been there. So now it grew, and it's grown where it protects my house. It's so beautiful. And I had like trim work done for $4,500 on $1,100 and $500 job that was originally priced. Because I know what bidding is, I know what contractors are, I know what it is.
Like $4,000 in your pocket.
Yes, I did. No, yeah, 4,500. Yeah, it was crazy. So that's my story, and I'm sticking it to it. And they go with tile roofing here, and we watched the sunset together, and you heard a little bit of a story. Yep. Isn't it beautiful here? And it's very, 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 very still.
It's no wind.
You know what I mean? There's not a lot of wind.
None.
No. It's beautiful, though.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. But don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. And don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky.